Why? Pokémon! I don't know. Why Pokémon? Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokémon Y. The first Pokémon game to not be a version. At least, a mainline Pokémon game. Colosseum and XD don't technically count. But yeah. Welcome to a game that I have not played in 9 years, basically. I got Pokemon Y, obviously, about as soon as it came out. And it was the Pokemon game that got me back into Pokemon. So I'm, like... I have very fond memories of it, while simultaneously also remembering nothing about it. So, I am very, very interested in coming back to it. I've been very excited to replay Pokemon Y for friggin' ever. Like, since I've been kind of doing all these Pokemon Let's Plays just in general, like, it's been exciting to me to finally just be like, I can't wait till I get to the 3DS games, because I don't remember them. Let me just go ahead and delete this. Up, X, and B to erase my save file. Delete all save data. Yep. I did go into the save file, and I made sure to Pokemon Bank everything out of it, which, surprisingly, there was like 4 whole boxes of random-ass Pokemon assortment that I had there that I was like, oh, I thought I got rid of everything from this save file and put it in bank and proceeded elsewhere. But no, I had a whole bunch of stuff, but it's all gone. It's all in bank now, so I'm all good to delete the save data. And even if I wasn't, I honestly don't know if I would care as much. But either way, we're playing in English. And yeah, I've been really excited about returning to the Gen 6 games, because I really don't remember anything about these games. Yet, again, this was the generation to get me back into Pokemon after I kind of skirted around through Gen 4, and I barely played Gen 5. I'm Augustine Sycamore, Kalos region's very own Pokemon professor. We've got a goat. Oh look, it's Dragon Tail! And some of my other Pokemon. Look, it's Bach! We live together with Dragon Tail and Bach and a whole bunch of others, lending our strength to one another to live and prosper. Let's get started with some quick questions. Are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a girl. What do I look like? Would I tell me my name? Well, this game's kind of interesting because you get to nickname yourself later on. So for now, I'm actually gonna go... You saw my old name before I deleted that save file, so let's go with my new name. This is gonna be a first for me. I guess that's enter. That looks like the delete button. It's me. What a fantastic name. Thank you. I picked it out myself. Go meet many Pokemon and people. Let's visit the world. Let's get out of this empty white void. It's a bird. Hello, bird. I'm so intimidated right now by this fletchling. Look, you have a Wii U! What a classic. So, in case you couldn't tell, now that we're on the 3DS, this is the first Pokemon game to be in 3D. It was a lot more exciting at the time. all things considered. I am now all dressed up. I got a really long corridor over here. If I had this kind of thing in real life, I'd just put all my amiibo and plushies over here. I got entire shelves of them. I don't have space. Honestly, this is probably bigger than my actual room that I'm in right now. Although my computer is better, because this... She's only just got a laptop. Hello, mother. Why don't you step out and say hello to the neighbors? I can do that. It's the beginning of a Pokemon game. They're all pretty basic. Chirp, chirp. Everything appears to be arranged orderly. Just the way I like it. And we step outside and we meet people who are slightly not chibi. But now they're chibi again. Hello, welcome to Vanaville Town. The name's Calum, I live next door. And I'm Shauna, great to meet you. We've come to get you. The renowned Professor Sycamore lives here in the Kalos region. I hear he has a task for 5 kids, including us. I'm surprised he knows who you are. You did just move to Vanaville, after all. We'll wait for you the next town over. And you know what? We're gonna get a Pokemon. Let's hurry, let's go. You just leave an entire town. I like how that sounds out of context. Like, the idea of just, like, going to an entirely different town just to talk to somebody. But yeah, Gen 6, I really have no memory of this game whatsoever. Directional movement is still on. Why am I talking to you again? Is that like an options thing? Attack speed, make it fast. Battle effects, yep. I don't know what any of this means. Sure, carbon. Oh, this also reminds me. Okay, so I'm going to be trying something interesting with this Let's Play, because one of the things about Gen 6 and onwards about Pokemon games, everybody always says that they're way easier. I don't really have any memory, but for the first time, I think it's going to be a good opportunity for me to try doing set mode rather than switch mode. Because I've never actually done a playthrough in set mode before. So I think it will be interesting, and if the game is actually easier like everybody says it is, I don't know if that's just... I don't know if I believe that necessarily. I don't remember the game is the thing. I don't remember anything about this game at all. Like, I have no memories of Gen 6, especially Kalos, at all. Which is part of why I'm really excited to play this game, because, like, I just want to remember what Kalos is like. I just want to play the game. And so, like, I'm just really excited for that. But if the game is easier at this point, then trying it on set mode will be a good way to, like, try and, like, mitigate some of that easiness. Now that I'm very experienced and have played a whole bunch of Pokemon. Because that's the thing about me right now that's completely different from when I first played this game back in the day. When I played this game, I had no freaking clue what I was doing. I didn't even know that fire was strong on Steel type, which is one of which is a type advantage that I will never forget for a reason that I can talk about later, because it's because of this game that I remember it. Yeah. Wow, there is absolutely nothing to do in this place, huh? Okay. Here I am just trying to do a little bit of exploration. It's really weird that there's, like, not full 360-degree movement. I feel like there should have been. Alright, well... this is basically how this is gonna go. It's just me kind of re-experiencing things going on. It's very weird to be playing this game again, though, because I've just been so used to, like, the other games. Hi, this is the meeting place. I'll introduce you. This is Cass. Shauna's description was spot on. This is Tierno. He can really tear up the dance floor. And this is Trevor. He's a little shy, but he always gets perfect scores. It'd feel like we're a closer crew if we call each other by nicknames. And they all give me names. They're all terrible at nicknames. I'm gonna pick my own, because obviously I know what my nickname is. It's Ulti. Yes. It does fit me perfectly. I picked it out myself. Alright. So now we get to pick our Pokémon. And I know which one I'm going with. I've gotten way used to the idea of repeating my starters in these games, especially if they're a Pokemon who I really like and want to show off. So if you know anything about me, you already knew that I was going to go with Froakie. However, one thing is for sure, and that's something dumb and silly that I just kind of want to do. I kind of want to get a girl Froakie, just for the sake of it, because my original Froakie was a guy, and I don't know, I want there to be some sort of difference to differentiate them. I don't know. So, I'm going to be resetting a little bit, which is why I saved before this cutscene. if I want to get a girl Froakie, so I'm going to be trying to get a Froakie who's a girl, and who knows, maybe it'll be my first try, or maybe it'll be my 18th. I don't know. But I'll find out. Part of me was originally actually considering soft resetting for a shiny Froakie, which would have been utterly ridiculous, and I'm glad I kind of decided not to do that. But either way, I did not get the girl Froakie I hoped for, so I will meet you guys when I do. There we go, 7th tries the charm. I finally got a female Froakie. And, like an idiot, I have not been thinking about what I'm going to name her this entire time. So, 1 second. I have a weird name that I think I'm going to go with. Say. I don't know. It looks like Ace, but it's... because of the accented E, it's a say. I don't know, I kind of like it. It sounds neat. Neat is all I really need, I guess. Neat is what I care about, and it sounds cool. So I like it. Alright, she picks Fennekin, and Kaylin picks Chespin. Pardon for me, I have something for you from the professor as well. I have something that will help you understand Pokemon on a much deeper level. It's a Pokédex, the thing we get every game. So you see, the Pokédex I gave you is a high-tech device. It automatically records yada yada yada. We're going on a journey and complete the Pokédex. It's an important mission from the professor. He's sure of it. Take this with you too. It's a letter from the professor. You should give it to your mom. Okay. I don't like your blank, unblinking stare at me. Shauna's blinking. You are not. Don't get into a staring contest with this guy. Jesus. We're done with our errand for the professor. We'll go look for Pokemon. Goodbye. And Kalos kids are chosen to carry a Pokédex and go on an adventure, but you need to give that letter to your mom before any of that. Okay. Let's go get our permission slips signed. And save the game. So I don't need to go through that cutscene again. Because going through that cutscene 6 times in a row was very annoying. Ulti, wait. You're gonna be my opponent in my Pokemon battling debut. Okay, first battle time. Against Shauna. Who is the weak starter rival in this game. Alright, and now we have 3D battles for the 3rd time in the series, and we start with a Water-type move, so goodbye, Fennekin. That did not do as much damage as I had hoped. Don't show your butt at me. It's super effective. It's weird to think that this is technically only, like, the third actual 3DS game that I'm playing on my channel. Because what are the other ones? A Link Between Worlds and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Everything else has been, like, a DS game that I played on here. Or a Virtual Console game. So it's kind of interesting. I'm finally getting even more use out of my 3DS capture card. Alright. Goodbye. I don't really have a whole ton to say about this intro. It's kind of very basic. All I remembered about it was, like, the cutscene that happens as you pick the Pokemon. That was all I really knew about it. Cass, we barely unpacked. Let's go on a journey. Okay. Alright. Technically I made friends, but I don't really feel like they're my friends. I do know how to use a town map. Alright. Oh, hi, you're not a statue. Right on, Whitehorn wanted to give you a big send-off for your journey. Okay. Have a good time with your beach balls. I really thought that was a statue. Didn't even occur to me that could be a real Rhyhorn. Alright. I don't know why these are two separate towns. Is there even anything in here? Do we get anything from going over here to these places? Any buildings to go into? No, not really. People here don't have anything to say. You can't go into any of the buildings. There's no items. This place is boring. There's a camera. And it doesn't do anything. Okay, thank you. At least there are nice little angles. And now we can actually fight wild Pokemon. And it's a Pidgey. How utterly mundane. One of the definite things about Gen 6 compared to Gen 5 and how Gen 5 really felt like it tried to be its own region. Like, very distinct and separate from everything else that came before it. That's not what Gen 6 did. That's one thing I do remember about Gen 6, is that, like, it is very heavily weighted towards nostalgia. I don't even necessarily think it's a terrible thing in this particular game, although it did start an awkward trend with future games. So, like, just as far as the general vibe of the game gives, it does feel a little skewed towards nostalgia, especially Gen 1, and we'll see that going forward. But yeah, at least we get to see two new Pokemon here, Fletchling and Bunnelby, neither of which I will be using in this playthrough, but, you know, it's neat to see them. The Pokemon went inside the Pokeball. Ooh. It's really weird to see Kalen without a hat. I guess he only gets the hat as the player character. I feel like a lot of people don't like the friends in this game. The rivals and friends. And to be fair, there's legitimacy to that. It's like the writing of this game does not make them the most endearing, I would probably say. From what I remember, at least. Which, again, is not that much. So we'll see what happens as things progress, if I continue to feel that way or not. But yeah, there's definitely a semblance of, like, I don't really care about you that kind of happens to me with these characters. Especially with Shauna, I do not care about her in the slightest. Hi. A trainer. Fight me. Youngster Austin and your Zigzagoon. It's nice getting to hear this game's music in, like, an actual, like, context. Because I like the soundtrack of this game, but, like, I haven't heard it in its context, obviously, since 2013 when it came out. It's really wild to think that this game is practically 10 years old. Like, it feels like it just came out. Which is utterly nuts, all things considered. We're starting to get into the more modern Pokemon games nowadays with my Let's Plays, and that's pretty cool. Welcome to Santaloon Forest. Okay. Cast down a potion. Alright. And we have monkeys here. Hello, welcome back from Gen 5. I don't really have much to say to you. We have not encountered a single wild Pokemon that is from Gen 6 yet. And I feel like, here's the thing about Gen 6. There are a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon who I really want to try using. I'm not going to be able to use them all in this playthrough, that's for sure. But I feel like part of that reason why I didn't... Because in my original playthrough, I only really used 2 or 3 on my actual team that were actual, like... That were Pokemon from Gen 6. Which and like, considering how pretty much every generation since then I've pretty much always tried to have Pokemon from that generation, I feel like that kind of just speaks to how... Okay, I'm running from you. I feel like that kind of almost does speak to how many non-Gen 6 Pokemon are available in this game. I mean, I could get a Beedrill here, if I really wanted one. I mean, I do really like Beedrills. So, I mean, why not, I guess? Round out the team a little bit. Pretty certain, starting with Gen 6, your first Pokeball will always work. So you don't... that might be just conjecture, that might be fictitious, but hey, the evidence doesn't lie. I did throw a random Pokeball and it did work, but it was also a level 2 Weedle. Alright. You can be step... I don't know. I've had step 5, step 9, step 69. Let's try step 11, sure. Doesn't really matter. I'm probably not going to have him on the team. I just caught him just for the heck of it. You're actually the bug I was kind of looking for. Because you are a Pokemon I can actually put on the team. Because you're Gen 6. You're a Scatterbug. So you're new. And that's pretty neat. So, have a Pokeball in your face. Okay. We now have a Scatterbug. And I will name him... Deluge. Why not? Item. Is there anything I could put on the bottom screen that isn't just this? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, there is this feature that I left on the bottom screen. Pokémon Me. You can play with your Pokemon. Essentially, it's just kind of like a touchscreen little thing where you can, like, say hello to your Pokemon. And then pet them. I kind of already did show this way back when in my original Pokemon Blue playthrough. Because there's a version of this in Gen 7 as well. And so when I transferred my Pokemon up, I was able to kind of show it. It's more fleshed out in that game. But there are other mini-games here that I've never done before. I don't really care. It's just kind of a little neat side thing you can do. Makes your Pokemon like you more. But that's not friendship, it's actually a new stat called affection. But hey, it's a thing. Yeah. I don't have a ton to say. We're just kind of going through it all. So, here's one other thing. That's notable about this game, if I recall correctly. Okay, I guess it doesn't happen yet. When we do get the experience share, which I guess... has not happened yet. All your Pokemon will get it. Compared to just the one. It works differently in this game, but I guess it's just not automatic. I think that might be a Gen 7 thing, when it becomes just automatic. And everybody hated it, except me. I like it. Youngster Joey. I wonder why they named him that. And why they didn't give him Rattatas. But yeah, I don't have a ton to say right now about this forest. It's just kind of like It's trying to be like Viridian Forest from the original Pokemon games. It even has Pikachu in here somewhere. You know, if you want one. So that's pretty neat. Are you fire type yet? I know you eventually become a fire type. Well, he killed you anyway. It's just the beginning of a Pokemon game. Beginnings of Pokemon games are always, like, pretty basic, you know? I feel like that's kind of to be expected, and it's also why this episode's going to be going on for a little bit, because I want to get through, like, the very basic early parts, you know? Caterpie! So I at least want to get out of the forest, you know? Which seems to be about to happen anyway, so... no concern there, really. Please excuse me. And he just gives you a Pokeball. That's actually pretty funny that it's just like, oh, okay, you don't need Pokeballs, but then you can talk to him and get one anyway. That's pretty amusing. Lysana has a Pikachu! We were just talking about you, Pika Pika, and all that jazz. This is gonna hurt. Or not. Oh, this is also the first game that give Pikachu a voice, so that's neat. Even in XD and Coliseum, it was just other things. I can learn Lick! Well, I am a frog. 30. You're 40. You're 40. So it's basically the exact same thing as Pound. Pound and Quick Attack are basically the exact same thing. So, might as well learn Lick over Pound, because it's Ghost type, and that'll be a little different. Plus, it makes sense for a frog to be able to lick, you know? Frog's got that tongue. Last Lies. That's quite the name you got there. Now, I probably should have let Shauna heal some of my Pokemon, but whatever, too late. You got a level 2 Weedle, so it doesn't matter. Hell, I might even be Torrent range, so it might even be better that I'm not healed. Water starters usually have Torrent, right? I don't know. Are you ground type yet? You turn into a ground type. You might be just normal right now. It's normal. I'm kind of in the point of a Pokemon game where, like, I don't even really need anything else anyway. I probably should be switch training till I get the experience share. I don't remember when you get the experience share. Our Pokeball. Like, I'm totally catching all sorts of Pokemon. You want to catch a Pikachu, but you haven't run into a single one. Don't worry, they're here somewhere. But I don't particularly care about giving you one. He wants to show off that spear when he dances. I really don't like that he just freezes in place and stares at me, unblinkingly. It's so weird. Why don't... oh, now he blinks. Whatever. I don't get it. It's weird. Alright. Overt Way. Everyone's gonna do their own things. He's gonna look for Pokemon. It's a chance to find different Pokemon than ones in the forest. He wants to see lots of moves. Caleb's gonna go to the gym. Okay. I don't care about your trainer tips. Let me move on. Okay. I am going to be out of cutscenes, and I'm going to end the episode here. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Y, we are beginning our journey into the Kalos region, and I am excited to see what this place has to store. So I'll see you guys next time for the next episode of Pokemon Y.